This is Tim and Sid for the Misadventures in Toy Hunting. We are going to the Redlands Galleria Antique Mall, and there's a booth 110 that I really wanted to check out because it's supposed to be a lot of vintage toys, new toys, so we're going to go inside and check it out. Follow us inside and see if it's a misadventure or a real adventure.
Okay, so as soon as you come in, you're greeted by these beautiful antique furnitures and knickknacks. Every little cabinet here is owned by somebody, and they all have their prices on there. And I see there's like a variety of everything that you could be looking for. Small little items, magic cards right there, Fabergé eggs. Let's see, let's keep going. Here's some little model cars that are here. And then down here, there's some comics and some more cars. And then down here, we're gonna see some card backs with some masters. There is a Superman comic. High tea, anyone? They really have a lot of stuff here. It just depends on what you're looking for. Baseball cards. They have football cards. Right here. Some of those still have the gum, you guys. I don't know if we should be trying those. Oh yeah, here's some starting lineups. Bobbleheads from the early 2000s. So Chevy Nova, Primal Age, the Batcave, and a Hulk Hogan from NWO, New World Order, Lords of Power, Troll Force. This area had some Star Wars, and then down here, of course, they have some Masters. Ooh. It's the Imperial Guard. There were some Christmas ornaments, posters. I didn't get into the posters though. Again, everything does have their price on this. This was like tight quarters, so please forgive me. It was just overwhelming with all the masters. Some of them are duplicates, some of them are a little bit harder to find, some we haven't seen in stores. This shelf here was dedicated towards The Simpsons. Look at the little train, so cute. And then here's some more Simpsons on the shelves up here. And then just like a variety of other stuff, some Barbies here and there, some Power Rangers in this area. In this one, I call it the K-pop section. A lot of these are replicas, like the sign says. I call them bootlegs. So if you're into that, this is your area. Look at those keychains. So adorbs. There were a few that I wouldn't mind having. And then in a different area, we look at the glass case. So you guys saw the comics, the soda cans, the gaming system. Over here there's the comic books. Comic books were kind of rough. There's the Bionic Woman game. Over here you're gonna see some Looney Tunes, Batman, walkie-talkies. Here's some old VHS tapes, a Camp Snoopy banner, those little Russian thingies, a Hello Kitty, SpongeBob, some glasses, and just a bunch of other little random things up here. Flintstones, that pink Darth Vader case, they painted that. This is the little section that Tim was talking about, wanting to come and see. I guess he's seen this guy over on Instagram. And there's a lot of Star Wars. A lot of Star Wars. You guys are going to see all the loose figures. Those were the Pez dispensers. Here's some ET stuff. I don't think the jeweler was actually on there. He does have Spawn and a lot of Hot Wheels. Right here we found some Joes. He does have his prices on there. The guy that runs this booth, I guess he's there on Saturdays, but we went on a day where we didn't see him. Here's some bigger ticket items. He does have a couple of plushies. Here's some Transformers, some Pogs, some safari animals, some Mickey Mouse stuff. Let's see here. Bigger items. Lots of Star Wars. There's Pez, Turtles, the Turtle Blimp. Here's some Motu, Fantastic Four, Multiverse, Stranger Things, more G.I. Joes, Ghost Rider, Freddy. And these are Star Wars from like New Hope and Episode 1, and it's from the old to the new that he has here. He's even got some books, like actual novels and some graphic novels. I didn't see any comics in his area here. Let's see here. Let's do this again. Star Wars. I'm so short. Here's some loose figures. There's some Batman in there. Spider-Man. There was an Arnold. That's an X-Men collector case. There's Darth Vader with just his face without the helmet. Those are the trades. Old McDonald's Happy Meal containers. Spawn. More Star Wars. Star Trek. Let's see down here. Oh yeah, he does have some movies. DVDs, VHS. He's got some Star Wars vehicles and whatnot, like what you just saw. Sonic. Some micro, whatever those little micro thingies are called. He's got some license plates. There's Adventures of Batman and Robin. There's the Flash. Road Champs. Dragonheart. Let's see. Some Judge Dredd. Here's the Batman 66. Amazing Spider-Man. The Ewok Treehouse. Tim tried to convince me to buy that. There's some helmets. Stormtrooper helmet, C-3PO head. Smile, you guys were just on camera. Here's some Barbie dolls from Star Wars. Gargoyles. Tim doesn't need any of those. He's got them all. And here's the Star Wars vehicles. Hey, there's Sheldon. Super cute. Worth it. Definitely visit them. Puzzles. Star Wars puzzles. Lots of vehicles. There's Battle Cat.
Okay, so that was Redlands Galleria. It is, as you can see, it was a
Pretty cool antique store. Three
antique
stories.
store. It's an antique mall, not a store. Antique mall. Booth 110 definitely had a lot of cool stuff up in there.
Yes.
There's other little booths that were around. Booths. Yeah. Anyways, there was that one that had the video game systems and video games and Pokemans and whatever other else stuff they had over there. So thanks for following us inside, and you know what to do with the YouTube thing. Like, follow, subscribe, share. Always share to help the algorithm. And we will see you next time, pals.